I'm here with RAeS President Kerissa Khan in a beautiful Singapore on a beautiful morning on the occasion of the 2024 Singapore Air Show. Welcome, Kerissa.
Thank you, really excited to be here.
So why are you in Singapore this week? What are you up to this week?
This week I'm attending the air show and also having high-level discussions, attending conferences, meeting our corporate partners and our members of our local branches in the region.
Wow. Okay. And what are your priorities as president this year?
My priorities as president is in line with my presidential theme, which is pioneering future flight innovation. I'm focused on inspiring today's and tomorrow's pioneers of flight, integrating emerging players in emerging technologies within our aviation community, and strengthening and showcasing the society's relevance in this new exciting era.
Wow, okay. You're now more than halfway through your presidential year, so how's that been going, and what have been the highlights?
It's flying by really quickly. It's been incredibly exciting. I'm very proud of the work that we've been doing at the Society. We've influenced and shaped global agendas, including the World Economic Forum agenda for the annual meeting in Davos. We've done extensive STEM outreach around the world, reaching communities that are underrepresented in the sector. I'm very proud of that work. And of course, embracing this new emerging sector, new emerging technologies that we're seeing for aerospace, so that we can address new demands on the industry such as sustainability.
Okay, and you're out meeting our new branch president later today. Can you say something about our global branch network? How do people get involved? What goes on at a local branch?
Yes, really excited to welcome Paul Ashcroft to the Singapore branch. Our branches are our hands and feet on the ground. We are a global organization, and we've got approximately 70 branches around the world. We've got more than 26,000 members in 113 countries, and it's a way of our international community of experts to be involved in their region, in their area, but also influencing and shaping that global agenda that I've talked about.
Okay. Now, I had a sneak preview of the show yesterday, but what are you looking forward to this week? And do you think the vibe has changed? Because 2 years ago, obviously, it was still fairly low key. We were still coming out of COVID. Do you get the sense that now that people are more positive?
I get the sense that people are more positive based on discussions I've been having since I've been here. Of course, later on this week, I'll get to pick up the vibe a bit more. There's a huge focus on sustainability, which is great to see, as well as a focus on emerging technologies in aerospace and how that can shape and influence sustainable targets. In terms of numbers, we're seeing a strong recovery for our sectors, and that's really positive.
And your specialist field obviously is advanced air mobility, future of flight. What are the thoughts on Asia Pacific region and where we are now in embracing that sort of technology?
I think this region has a huge potential to be an early adopter of advanced air mobility in terms of the geographical landscape, in terms of the market demand, and we'll see a lot of industry players here during this week discussing how to integrate advanced air mobility into this region. So very excited about that. And
you're leading some of the thinking on this anyway, aren't you, the Society, with a briefing paper on the future of flight and safety. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, so I'm publishing a President's briefing paper on future flight safety. The aviation industry has the highest safety standards in transport, and we want to make sure that we're upkeeping those standards as we integrate new emerging technologies into our sector. So that briefing paper is going to draw out priority areas for industry to focus on. We've pulled together an international panel of experts, including members from industry, governments, regulators around the world, and we're focusing and advising on key areas that industry needs to put some focus on, but also highlighting the progress and work that's already been happening in this area. So we're preparing the sector to continue to be the safest in transport.
So a key bit of thought leadership then?
Absolutely, yes.
Well, excellent. Well, thanks very much for your time then, and have a great week. Thank you.
Thank you.